those people are, he's winning at the end of the day because he has emotions on his shoulders at scale. That's why he keeps doing some of the same and he keeps expanding. He'll do more of the same and then he'll keep expanding and trying something different. And that's why he's growing 1 million followers a week. It's insane, but it's him leveraging emotions. But going to the point, if you're a corporate business or if you're a local business and you're scared to share the personality, that means you're scared to share more profits in your business because you better believe that these people are profiting massively. Like LC Science, $2 million to $5 million in a year. Ashton Hall, I can only imagine what he's doing with 12. If Mr. Beast is doing content with him, he's probably doing a lot of money from it because Mr. Beast isn't going to just do content with anybody. Mr. Beast is a assassin to content, and he wants to leverage the wave.
Yeah, he'll pick up just the best. Like right now, he's doing collabs with the biggest YouTuber in Mexico. So like, yeah, he knows that. I mean, on social, like you just said, you have to be social. You have to be collaborative in order for just people to follow, for more people to find out about you. And then it goes even just how we were talking, I think a conversation we've had before with like businesses too, is like when they have with like Hall of Frames, let's say, like they've made some frames for the NBA Suns. They've made frames for like some pretty big businesses. So those are perfect leverage points to create content with those businesses. So then other businesses can see like, oh, these guys did really good for these guys. And now it's just a lot more credible rather than like if you didn't have that or didn't even talk about it, then like, yeah, it's hard to get those big clients to want to work with you. So like when it goes to just creating that content, you always want to work with just businesses that you've worked with before and you want to create that content too.
Yeah, even complimentary. Like this is a great, again, this is why we're expert at this because we have reps in this. Just like you have reps in building a car 1,000 times, your team. It's the same element. This is what we diagnose and we essentially implement with our clients every single week. So again, this is just something that you're really looking to really push for your business where you have to reach out. You got to reach out and therefore we will help align your story with your marketing. But this is an example of where you have to start you need to collaborate and start thinking about businesses that might complement your business. So I always tell businesses when I do these productions, not every time it happens, but it just happened I went to Gia Auto Collision in Fireball, California, which is the hometown for Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. They put his stickers all over their building inside of their facility. And they also have a restaurant called Blue Flames across the street. And then we did a collaboration with the restaurant and saying like, hey, if you're seeing this video, you'll get basically a voucher to this restaurant if you get a claim done at this facility. They know each other, but that was like a complimentary collaboration where both businesses they have some type of overlap, but there's trust built for both businesses where it's going to bring them both more business. Think about all the businesses, us being in Arizona, how many businesses that could be collaborating with the local donut shop, the local gym, where you don't have to work alone. Even your competitors, there's people that might be out of your district that you could be collaborating with, where you could do some type of video collaboration that could help bring both of you more business, but you have to think about it in a different way. And that's where we come in, where we can help you. But that's like a simple and effective way of how we could scale just from a smaller standpoint. Because some people might see LC Signs or Ashton Hall, and they're like, oh my God, those are like crazy. But they just made a decision. Speed. These are people who are just like, you know what, I'm going to go all in with this. I'm going to support this. It's the same thing. There's businesses locally that you could be doing collaborations with if you just made the decision of investing correctly or seeing in the right way or hiring the right people. Ding. We can help align things where you can take the guesswork out of it and not necessarily be wondering like, is this going to work or not? But collaborating locally is a perfect example. That's what I did with Gia Auto Collision, where they did it, but it was a restaurant and it was a collision shop. They aren't like people, food, car crashes.
Yeah, what?
Food and car crashes. People have cars, people have food. Both business owners know each other. I was like, hey, Antonio, that's the name of the owner. I was like, we should do some type of collaboration. He's like, you should go see, forgot her name. She was a nice young lady. And she owned the restaurant. And we made videos with the front desk and the woman that owned the restaurant. And that's one of the commercials that we're going to throw in rotation at some point. But people locally know and see both of them.
Yeah.
including Josh Allen's family who lives there, which is going to bring more momentum. Of like, oh, I know that place, which is more trust, which is more people that are going to think of them top of mind. But it's getting more trust so people would just come in and use the business without thinking about it. Like, I know that person,
Yeah.
I'm going to use it.
Yeah, like actually that goes back to when I had a shoot with Arizona Fashion Week a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, where we had the shoot with Caller Martina. They're a restaurant out here in Scottsdale.
Okay.
And Arizona Fashion Week basically did a collab partnership with them where for the month of October, they had 3 specialty drinks for Arizona Fashion Week. So if you went to the restaurant, basically, I think there was like a discount code or something to where like they knew that you came from Arizona Fashion Week. So they had those drinks there, and then we created content where the models made the drink and the bartenders that were working there, or actually the one that was there, his name was Pedro. He was, I think, one of the cousins of the family that worked there. But basically, we had him show the models how to create that drink specialty for Arizona Fashion Week, and they were Arizona Fashion Week models. So those types of things are like perfect collaborations because for one, the fashion industry too, like these people love to go out to eat. They love going to fancy dinners and all that.
Yep.
So a collaboration with a fancy, higher scale Mexican restaurant, they just thought it was a perfect fit, and we created content around it. Hopefully it would have, or I wish it would have done pretty well if they were posted. But
Right.
yeah, but they weren't posted. But I mean, it's just like things like that is what's gonna gravitate people there. Like a collaboration like that, like there would have been so many people that would have gone to Call Her Martina just for those drinks.
Yeah.
So like if there's other companies out there that can do perfect partnerships with another business, it's the perfect way to just get more people to want to go there and get more eyeballs on it. Because if it's a perfect collaboration, they're gonna be like, dude, I gotta, like, this is just the next step, or this is like another thing that I want to be a part of because it's similar.
See, this is a perfect example, guys. We haven't even been talking for not even an hour. It's something like less than 40 minutes. And this is just an example of what we've been able to create with just a few days of just filming. This is literally, we're literally talking about just in this like 40-minute time frame, months and months of content that could be posted every like 3 to 5 times a week, to being different commercials rotated for at least the next 6 to 12 months. And this is what you can manufacture and have staying top of mind and sharp for your business, whether it be collaborations, whether it be just overall ideas of content that will make you top of mind, where it'll feed your business. Because right now it is so important right now in 2025 for business owners, small business owners in America, to stick together and work together and be on the offensive, because people are very scarce with their resources, and it's more important now for people to have people that they can trust, that are actually trustworthy, because the more people are on the defensive and they aren't, and they're waiting and they're hoping, the more businesses are going to be vanishing, and they're going to be losing equity to businesses that are on the offensive. And so now it's more important now for people to invest into their image, because now you have to attach a media company to your business. You must be speaking on your behalf, because other businesses or industries or the news will speak on it, and it's not always positive. If not more than anything, it's not positive, and it's not going to be spent in a profitable way.
Like actually, it reminds me, JCPenney did a commercial a long time ago. So this is also where it goes into like how content can like put a certain perspective on your business. Of course, like how you use your content, you want to do it to where like it represents your company, your brand exactly how you want it. So this was way long ago, but JCPenney did one time a commercial where they did a second brand, but they did it like a luxury brand. But it was all JCPenney type of shoes, but they just kind of made them a little bit fancier, but for the same price. Or they had them as designer prices. So whatever you'd buy for a designer price, that's what they upselled it to. But basically, like they put out a commercial and like showcased how just elegant all this stuff was, and they brought in a bunch of people to the store because of just how amazing they made it look. But nobody knew that it was JCPenney. So like it goes to that to where it's like however you want your brand to look, like you got to create that certain type of content that will gravitate to the people that you want to target.
Yeah.
So yeah, that commercial was. Did you ever see it?
No. You have
Dude,
to
it's
throw
good.
it in the edit. We want to edit that in. I honestly want that to be edited into a clip so I can see it.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.